Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. So I'm going to dedicate this video to one of my mods actually on Discord and my friends. Pikachu, you get a shout out. So Pikachu asked, so he recently, converted to playing Epic 7. I think he's enjoying it, and he asked me last time, hey, is there a video, like, did I make a video on like leveling? And I think in that he meant like promoting and all that jazz. So in the past I made somewhat like a light like how to promote video, but it was like really bad. It's kind of outdated now even, because there's a lot of changes, and I think the concept is still there, but I would like to kind of revise. So I have a team set up. I'm gonna do some leveling for them. So basically in this game, it is one of probably the most confusing aspects about this game, I think. If you're starting off, especially if you're coming from like a different game, to promote your heroes. First, the lingo of promotion is already different from other games. Some games, they say it's awakening, like awakening to 6-star to 5-star, but in this game it's promoting, whereas awakening means something totally different. So when we want to enhance or change the star value of your hero, it is of course referred to as promoting. So I will be using that throughout the video. So we're going to be focusing on only leveling and promoting. Awakening should come natural if you're playing this game. In this game, the confusing part is that there are requirements taken to actually promote a unit. So let me see if I have an example. I'm going to use a Chocolate Maya. As an example, so if I wanted to promote, let's say a 5-star max, actually even 4-star, let's just do it quick. Let me just go here. If you wanted to promote a 4-star hero to a 5-star, you do need 4 what we call fodders, so something you can use for promotion. Okay, 4 4-stars in order to get a 4-star to a 5-star, and then 5 5-stars to get a 5-star to a 6-star, and it works that way when you're promoting from lower levels up as well. So logically, it kind of almost sounds like a nursery rhyme. You can maybe make some kind of music to it or something, a song. But you basically need four copies of something that is a 4-star in order to promote a 4-star, 5-star, 5 stars to promote a 5-star to a 6-star, and at this point, luckily, we don't have anything called a 7-star meta yet. We're still maxed at 6-star, so hopefully it stays that way for a while. Otherwise, that farming is going to be ridiculous. Now, the only thing is that, let's say you want to take a 3-star. You want to build a 3-star hero. Let's say I want to take Celeste. Okay, so Celeste is a 3-star. She's a max level. She starts as an innate 3-star base. In order to promote them, you do need to grind their levels to the max. So level 1 to level 30, as you can see on the left there, level max out of 30. When you promote her, you need 3 3-stars promoted to a 4-star. So let me just wait for that. You need 3 3-star promoted to 4-star. Once she gets to 4-star, she becomes level 1, but max level is 40. And then you have to regrind that until she's max level, and then get 4 4-stars promoted to 5-star, and then restart that cycle once again until you get to level 60, all the way to a 6-star, if you want to go that far. So the confusing part is, what do you prioritize when you're leveling fodder? And do you use 3-star fodder? Using 3-star fodder as in, like, if you're a whale and you pull like a ton of like Jex, which is an innate 3-star, Adley, Helgas, you can use them for 3-star fodders. There's no problem. It's free. But generally, if you wanted to do it properly, you would probably go here. So take out these mega phantasmas. They're usually what you start out with. You want to level up these guys. Okay, so these guys have an innate 3% experience. So what that does is when you take them out to farm and to grind, they level up quicker than any other hero at a 2-star max. So if I promote this one, I'm gonna do it right now. And what you want to do ideally is use monster drops that you get from like the side story events, from just running adventure, or when you're grinding catalyst when you're running adventure. You ideally want to use these for the best bang for buck. Now some people, when they're rushing, they can use level 5 ones. Level 5 ones can be summoned with friend points, but I'll get to that in a bit. So let me do this. Let me just promote. So once he's promoted, now he's going to be at a level 1, max level 30, but 3-star. So just keep in mind, the star dictates the amount of the max level of the multiple of 10. Okay, so max level is 30 because he's a 3-star, max level is 40 because it's a 4-star, max level 50 because it's 5-star, max level 60 because 6-star. So just do that to keep yourself from you know, not being confused if you're new. Sorry, I always hate promoting on screen here because it's really slow. So once I have him, now he can actually be used for leveling. So like I said, it's actually best bang for buck if you're leveling up the Phantasmas, because they have experience. I would definitely say do not use your penguins to level them up. Penguins are used for enhancing, so that's how we call leveling up heroes. Enhancing them, so giving them experience to level up. They're used for enhancement, but they're actually better to be sold for gold. But that's a whole other subject in and of itself. So I have a 4-star Phantasma here, and the 4-star Phantasmas also have a bonus in leveling. So generally I promote the 4-star Phantasmas with max level, once they get max level 3-star like this. One sec. Is it confusing yet? It's probably confusing. Once they get a max level 3-star like this, you want to take 3 3-star fodders, make it a 4-star, and once it's a 4-star, you don't need to level it up anymore. You want to level up these, the Gigas, the gold ones. Let me click here. Level up these to max 4-star, and then it's ready to promote to a 5-star. This is generally what you want to use to promote your 5-star heroes into 6-stars. So once he's max level, then I can promote him. Okay. So they actually wanted to check this. They have 6% battle experience. Now this is not for AoE. This is just for themselves. So generally, if you're farming for levels, taking them out for you is the best bang for buck. I'm gonna do a run to level just to show you guys. Also I wanted to touch upon the friend point. Another thing to get, if you're running low on Phantasmas, Mega Phantasmas, you make sure your Breath of Orbis is enhanced to the point where you can actually farm them. I would say this is probably one of the highest priorities, enhancing your buildings so you can farm 3 at a time. Okay, 3 Phantasmas at a time. Especially when you're starting off, you want as many Phantasmas as possible. I'm getting them so much now I can never actually finish using them if I'm grinding the way I'm grinding. You can also instant summon them for Stigma. So up here, this currency, you get Stigma from like a ton of places. So that's another video that you guys can wait for. But the last thing is friend point summons. So friend point summons, if you get more friends and people use your friends and you use their friends, you can get friend point summons. I'm gonna buy 5 here, these bookmarks. So I have 2,000, almost 2,500 there. You summon these guys, you get a chance of some like low level artifacts, you get a chance of fodder, but you also get a chance of Phantasmas as well. So yeah, so you can see these low level fodders. These are 2-star fodders I was talking about, but these are level 5. So what I actually like doing sometimes is while I'm farming for catalysts, I'm farming up the level 5 monster fodders in order to get them to 3 stars to promote these Mega Phantasmas who are max level to 4-star, so I can promote these max level Giga Phantasmas to 5-star. That's what I like doing usually. And then I just pretty much just use the monster drops in order to promote the monsters that was max level at 5-star. Alright, you might have to watch this a couple times, it might be confusing, but that's how I do it. So like these ones, one sec. I know I showed a leveling up of a Mega Phantasma, but so these ones. So these monsters that are max level 2-star right now are the same as Mega Phantasmas. They don't get the bonus, but the thing is, Mega Phantasmas, you can only run 1 copy, whereas the monster fodders, you can run 2 copies, as long as they're not identical. If you're running 2 copies, you're doubling your time. So it depends on what you need at that moment. I change up my farming technique based on what I'm farming and what I need at that time. So almost right now, almost strictly, I only farm Mega Phantasmas to their max level in Wyvern hunts, Wyvern 11, but that's end game stuff. I farm these guys when I'm farming catalysts, and then I fuse these guys and promote them with the level 1 fodder monster drops that I get when I'm running catalysts that were actually on the bottom here. So these are all level 5. I'm going to be leveling these up, and then these are the ones I fuse them to. So that's how I managed to stay afloat. My promotion rate is about every 10 days I get a 6-star. Sometimes faster, depends on if I have more free time to grind. And that doesn't take too much refilling. All it takes is making sure that everything you do, you're leveling up something. All right, leveling up something. Now, you can see in my team here, I do have a Ken, but because I'm gonna run this, I'm hoping I have a really strong farming friend. Let me see here. Batsilla would work, but Batsilla is a fire hero. I'm gonna use Toph. I'll use Toph. It's gonna be a bit slow, but basically this is what I do. If I am leveling up a hero, I don't usually use penguins. I just level them up like straight from my runs. But you know, some people are not patient, and they do it, and it's to each their own. Batsilla says you can also use one 2-star penguin to level a 5-star fodder to 20. Oh really? You can just do that instantly? That's really good. Actually, that's a good tip, Batsilla. I'm glad I read that. I actually didn't know that one. So take that tip. So I'm gonna repeat that. So Batsilla says you can also use one 2-star penguin to get a 5-star fodder to max 20. Okay, so if you are low on gold, I would say still save the penguins, I think. Because if you're farming anyways, you may as well farm them. But if you're in a rush to make a 4-star, 5-star, or 6-star hero, I suppose you can do that. So anyways, my Ken just died. It doesn't matter, he's level 5. This should be good enough, but it just takes slow though. It's gonna be a bit slow. Let me think of what else needs to be talked about. I don't know, so Pikachu, if you're still on stream, do you have any questions up to this point? So one of the major goals I want to say is that yes, if you're farming for anything, so like altars for runes, hunts for gear, I would say only maybe raid and labyrinth, maybe even labyrinth you could bring them, but I wouldn't even bother. But if you're actually like farming, like using energy, I would always try to come up with the best team where you can farm fodder or level up someone. It's the best bang for buck, of course, because then you don't need to waste any gold using penguins. But then you can farm gold, farm catalysts, farm whatever you need, monster fodders, while leveling up. It's the most proficient use of your energy. I know a lot of people complain about this game saying that, oh, well, it takes like 2-3 weeks to get a 6-star. That's not the case. Once you get the flow, like I said, it takes me about an average of 10 days. In the past 2 weeks, I've been going more crazy. Hey, look. I still have a job. I still go to sleep. I still spend time with my family. So, I'm grinding on like regular times, but like maybe I refresh, let's say five times full energy. And in the past 2 weeks, I've been able to get two 6-star heroes from scratch within 7 days. So even less than a week, I would say. So I literally just made let's see. Who did I just recently make? I forgot who I made actually before Surmia, but I recently just made Surmia 6-star, and now she's 6-star awakened. So it's not too bad. How do you refill? Pika. So in terms of energy. So in terms of energy, Pika, I don't know like how deep in the game you know about the free energy you can get with the friend points, correct? So you can get I think 40 energy from the friend points once a day for free. So always do that. You can get 120 energy with conquest points. So that takes some arena, whether NPC or actual PvP. You can do that 120 from there. I would do that as well. It's very cheap. But otherwise, if you're refilling, I would say refill with Skystone over Leaf. Unless you have just a ton of leaf, I would say keep a minimum amount of 50 to 100 leaf in your bank, just because there's gonna be content late game where you want to be farming for labyrinths, like for ancient coins, and you really want those leaves because you want to buy maximum labyrinth and raid passes per day. You want to actually buy them to the max, but that's like end game, so it depends on what you have. Most likely if you're new, you'll have a ton of leaf stash, like over 100, maybe 200. But you can feel free to use those for a while, but always keep a minimum of like 50 just in case. So we're gonna end this one. And of course I would recommend Skystone. I know if you're coming from like other games, you might think like, oh, Skystone all for pulls. If you know how bad the luck is in this game, you wouldn't really want to spend all your Skystone on pulls. And the thing is, this game, the whole thing is based on just your really based on your gear. Once you get the rules filled out, don't really fret about pulling every banner. You must be an addict or a whale to be able to pull on every banner. I want to know what free-to-play has that amount. 50 to 100 leaf? Oh, Pika has 6 leaves? Weird. Well, Badzilla says he has 140, and Badzilla is free-to-play. When I started, I remember having like over 200, but that's because I just never used them. But also, it's also because you guys haven't, Pika, you're new, so the new players haven't been around in events long enough. So in events and even the web events, so this banner on top here, this water gun festival, you can get a lot of leaves from these web page based events. So yeah, you should be fine with filling. I don't think I've missed anything in terms of like details on this video, so I think I might end this here. But yes, feel free to ask me more questions on stream as I'm ending this, Pika, or anyone else. But anyways, I'm going to end that there. So if you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.